Most people don't know or don't think that I know disability more so than anyone. But guess what? I grew up with a family member that had a disability, and so I absolutely understand about the disability world more so than most. For those that have invisible and also visible disabilities. That's why I'm doing these videos. That's why my channel exists, because I want more people to understand not only about the experiences, but also what we can do to ensure that we understand systems that are barriers for folks and how to move out of those barriers. For example, there could be a person who could have a disability that is unhoused, that is living in a shelter for the time being while they transition out. Why would a person that is blind or have a specific disability be stuck in a shelter when there are opportunities available for those individuals? What I mean by that is this is the power of a 504. You can request and invoke a 504 to say that I want to be able to have accommodations while I am here in this space. So there are two types of ways you can leverage 504s. One is about the barriers in the process, but you also can do it for in the shelter itself. Let's say the beds are not appropriate. Let's say the mattresses don't look nice. They don't feel nice. They cause you concern. There's an impact on your physical well-being. You're able to take that and say, hey, I'd like to have this accommodation. It's the same thing for food. Maybe you need to have a certain type of food inside that space where they're not serving the things that are going to support you and your health and your needs. You can invoke a 504 request. It is Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act, and it applies to any space where you're going to have, where you're receiving government funds. And so that is important to know. I want to be sharing some more information with you because I think that it's so important to understand how systems work. There are people who are guardians who don't necessarily not always know what works.